Hello everyone, Ricco Brown here. I am excited to have this opportunity to share with each and every one of you. I hope that each of you are keeping safe, that your families are safe, and we know that we're experiencing a challenge, but I believe we're going to get through this challenge unscathed. You know, here in the U.S., we have been instructed to stay at home, shelter in place. We were told to wear masks and gloves when we go out. And so I hope each and every one of you are following these guidelines because I believe it will help keep you safe. As we move farther into this challenge, it seems as if things will get worse before they get better. So let's continue to pray for good health. Let's continue to follow the guidelines set forth by your government. And I know some of you in your respective countries, maybe you haven't gone to the extreme that we have in the U.S., but please take care. Now, in our profession, we are used to being out in the field. We're used to working from home. We're used to being active all the time. So I just wanted to take a few moments to share with you a few ideas and a few concepts about working your business while sheltering in place. You know, it's very easy to find so many things to do around the house when you're at home. You have your children that you have to worry about. You have cleaning the house. You have preparing meals. There are so many things that will knock you off track and prevent you from doing the things that you need to do so that your business will continue to grow. So I have a few points that I like to share at this time that I think will help you. The first thing that I want to talk about, I call it your work indicator. What does that mean? Your work indicator simply means when are you working? It's like me. What I do is the shirt that I'm wearing today, the NeoLife shirt, I use it as my work indicator. When I put this shirt or one just like it on, then I know that I'm working. Ladies, maybe you can put on a pair of heels, or the guys, you may put on a NeoLife shirt, or you may even put a necktie on just so that it will indicate that you are now working. And I know you're not going to work all day, every day on your business. But when you put your work indicator, your shirt, your heels, when you put it on, that will let you know that it's time to go to work, and you don't stop working until you take that indicator off. So that's the first thing that I wanted to share with you. The second thing I want to share with you is the 20-80 rule. Now, I know some of you are saying, Ricco, come on, it's the 80-20 rule. No, we're talking the 20-80 rule. In working from home, you have to identify 20% of your effort, 20% of the things that you do that will create the greatest results. Now, I'm going to show you here on this folder, hopefully, and we call it the 20-80 rule, meaning that 20% will produce 80% of the results. I hope you can see that. If you can't, know that it's the same. So if we start with that building block, meaning that you know all the things that you have to do, and there's so many things that you need to do, but you don't have to try to do everything. What you have to do is identify the 20% of those things that you have to do that will create the greatest effort. Now, how do you start? Well, you start by listing out all of the things that you have to do. Now, working from home, you have phone calls, you're having video, you're producing videos, you're on Skype, you're on all of the electronic communication that's available to you. So I want you to start, first of all, by listing out all the things that you're going to do, or all the things that you need to do. Calling your distributors, congratulating them for month end. Calling your distributors to keep them informed of the things that need to be done so that they can create the results that they need for their families. So first of all, list them out one by one. Don't be shy and don't worry. We're not asking you to do everything that's on the list. But what we're going to ask you to do is to identify the 20% of those things that will truly produce the greatest effort. Now, once you identify those things, then we're going to break those 20% into what I call mini days. Mini days are simply physical movements that are similar, meaning that if you're going to work 4 or 5 or 6 hours, we're going to break those days into smaller segments so that you can work on similar things at the same time. So let's say you have phone calls that you have to make. Phone calls to distributors, phone calls to the office. Then what you do is you segment your time so that all of those things can be done at the same time. So once you start calling, then you're going to call all of the people that you need to call. So you might have to write some emails or send out text messages. Well, that is similar movement. So in your mini day for writing, let's say writing, then you're going to write your emails, you're going to do your text messages, and you're going to say in your mini day may be 2 hours for this, or it may be just an hour for sending out text messages and emails. Now, for those of you that are leaders out there, you might be producing videos that you're sending out so that your team can stay informed. Well, you have to set up a mini day for your videos as well. Now, what do I mean? You prepare your videos that you want to do, just like I'm doing. I prepared all of the things that I need to do, and now this is my video mini day. I've sent messages out to Mexico and to Africa and to the Philippines, but that's a part of my mini day, and that's my video time. Now, don't allow things in your life to take over the time that you need to work your business. So it is important. What are some of the things that you need to do? Now, you wrap them into your mini days. Well, let's call our distributors. We need to communicate with them more now than ever before because we're not meeting with them out in a center or in a hall and telling them what they need to do. We have to call them. We have to call some of them. We can do a group call or we can do individual calls. So let's make sure that you're out there instructing them. Let's keep them informed on the direction that they should be going. Yes, it's important right now to talk about the immune system, to talk about people losing their jobs and needing income and how wonderful our opportunity is for both of those. But here's one that I want you to think about. People are sitting at home and they're comfort eating. What does that mean? They're sitting around, they're watching television, and every 5 or 10 minutes they're headed to the refrigerator or they're headed to the pantry to get something to eat because they're bored. And don't you know that if they continue this, by the time this challenge is over, they're going to see more of themselves than they've ever seen before. And that means that they're going to gain weight. So our weight loss program is something that you should be sharing with people as well, because they're sheltered in and they're eating, and we want them to stay healthy, and we want them not to gain excessive amounts of weight. You see, working our business requires a lot of things, but it doesn't require that you try to do 100 things each and every day. But it does require that you identify those small things that you need to do so that your business will continue to grow. Because what will happen is this. A lot of people, because they can't go out and they think people won't be available, they stop moving. Now, when you stop moving, then guess what? Nothing happens. So what we have to do is encourage people to take small action, little things, do little things so that they will find motivation in it. Motivation equals to action. Action returns causes motivation. And that's how we get people started doing the little things, and those little things will continue to grow, especially through this trying time that we are experiencing. Working your business is serious. It's about your life. It's about your future. And we know that this opportunity can produce great results. And I hope that you take in consideration of identifying your work indicator, putting on your heels, and that will say, I'm going to work, putting on your necktie, or like me, putting on a NeoLife shirt, identifying the things that you have to do. Don't try to do everything. And so often we try to do 100 things and we only really need to do 20. That's where the 20-80 rule comes in. That 20% of the action will produce 80% of the results. Utilize the mini-day concept, meaning keep things in similar physical movements. Phone calls, videos, emails, text messaging. All of those things should be done in the same time period. Get on the conference calls. The company will be producing Skype meetings. There's another one, I forget the name of it, but they're going to be producing many types of concepts so that we can communicate with you to let you know that we're out here and that we're concerned with you, concerned about you, and concerned about the growth of your business. And have fun. I know you're at home, you feel a little isolated, but still have a little fun. Have fun with your distributors. It doesn't have to be serious all the time. Let's find something to laugh about. Let's find something to smile about so that we can overcome this challenge of being isolated at home and create tremendous results as we've done in the past and as we will do in the future. I wanted to take just a few minutes to share this little concept with you. I hope it helps you in working your business, and I look forward to seeing each and every one of you in the near future. We will do great things. Your business will grow. You will earn a tremendous amount of money, but more importantly, you're going to help many, many people stay healthy and safe, not just during this challenge, but for the rest of their lives. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.